Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to the recognition and hooding ceremonies of the University of Kansas School of Health Professions. I'm Heather Gibbs, Associate Dean for Student Affairs in the School of Health Professions, and I'm happy that you've joined us to recognize and to celebrate our graduates today. Will all those guests who are able please stand while the platform party, faculty, and students process into the auditorium. Please be seated. It is my privilege to introduce Dr. Abiodun Akinwuntan, Dean of the School of Health Professions.
Good morning. Guys, you know I don't take that. You know that by now. Good morning. More like it. It is a special honor to welcome all of you to this event during which we will celebrate a group of exceptional graduates. The graduating class of 2026 encompasses students completing the baccalaureate, certificate, master's, and doctoral programs. Notably, the School of Health Professions will confer degrees upon 338 graduates this academic year. Before proceeding, allow me to introduce some distinguished guests who are joining me on the platform today. First, I would like to introduce to you the person who spoke before me, in case she did not introduce herself. Her name is Dr. Heather Gibbs, our Associate Dean for Student Affairs. Our Executive Vice Chancellor, the #1 person on our campus, Dr. Steve Stites. I'll introduce Dr. Steve Stites more later, but he's our Executive Vice Chancellor and the Chief Health Sciences Officer of the University of Kansas Medical Center. And then we have Francis Stoner, the Vice President Serena Corporation, retired, and President and founder of Love Foundation. She's also the chair of our school's Board of Advocates. Thank you. Next is Dr. Jean Giddens, our Dean of the School of Nursing. Dr. Jacob Sosnoff, our Associate Dean for Research. Dr. Leslie Taylor, Associate Dean for Academic and Faculty Affairs and Vice Chair for Physical Therapy, Rehabilitation Science, and Athletic Training. And then Dr. Dave Burnett, the Associate Dean for Faculty Practice and Community Partnership. Additionally, it is my privilege to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed department chairs, starting with Dr. Renee Hodgkins, Clinical Laboratory Science. Dr. Roseanne McLean, Health Information Management. Dr. Lisa Trujillo, Respiratory Care and Diagnostic Science. Dr. Deborah Sullivan, Dietetics and Nutrition. Dr. Tiffany Johnson, Hearing and Speech. Dr. Carrie Ant, Nurse Anesthesia Education. Dr. Natalie Scott, Program Director for Occupational Therapy Education. Dr. Patricia Cludin, Physical Therapy, Rehabilitation Science, and Athletic Training. Furthermore, it is my honor to present the esteemed faculty of the School of Health Professions, whose dedication and efforts have been instrumental to shaping our today's graduates. Faculty, please rise to be recognized. Your commitment to excellence is truly commendable, and I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your unwavering support and guidance. Thank you for all that you do. And now let's focus on graduates, and let us acknowledge the invaluable support of your families and friends whose unwavering encouragement has played a pivotal role in facilitating your success. So, as I call the groups, please stand and remain standing until I call all the other groups to join you standing. Spouses of the graduates in the crowd, in the audience. Partners and significant others, please stand as well. And all the proud parents. All the children. Grandparents. And now friends, all friends. You may be seated. Thank you. Finally, anyone with us today who is currently serving or has served in our U.S. Armed Forces, please stand to be specially recognized. Thank you for your service. And before I introduce our Executive Vice Chancellor once again, I want to say thank you to all the staff in the School of Health Professions and the School of Nursing who have worked diligently to make sure this event is running smoothly. And to them, I appreciate my heartfelt gratitude and say thank you. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Steve Stites. Dr. Stites. Now, I'll do this part very well because this is the only way I can lose my job. So, Dr. Steve Stites is the Executive Vice Chancellor of the University of Kansas Medical Center and Chief Health Sciences Officer of the University of Kansas. Dr. Stites has served at the medical center since 1993, holding several positions including internal medicine chair, interim executive vice chancellor, and internal medicine residency program director. He also serves dual leadership roles as the executive vice president and chief medical officer for the University of Kansas Health System, and was named Executive Vice Chancellor for the Medical Center in 2024. Dr. Stites earned his medical degree from the University of Missouri, Columbia, and completed his residency in internal medicine and served as the chief resident of the University of Rochester. He later served a fellowship in pulmonary and critical care medicine at the University of Kansas Medical Center. Today, We are honored he has joined us to celebrate and address our graduates. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Steve Stites.
Yeah, I just want to say to Abby, you can say all the nice things, but dude, leave out all the dates, would you? What he really didn't tell you is I started in 1990. That was that fellowship. Hey, it's a great pleasure to welcome all of you here today to celebrate the accomplishments of the University of Kansas School of Health Professions class of 2026. Well done. I would like to take a moment to recognize our KU School of Health Professions leadership, especially Dr. Dean Abiodun Akunwantan, and our many School of Health Professions faculty and staff who are here today. Above all, I'm happy. Yeah, I like the clapping. That's good. Above all, I'm happy to see our 2026 graduates. Well done, along with your family and friends who have supported you during this journey. And as you launch your career as healthcare professionals, researchers, and educators, today marks the end of a long phase of formal education, the beginning of a lifetime of something less formal, equally important, the ongoing learning and professional growth you have to achieve to take the best of care for your patients. While you've gained some interprofessional training during your time at the School of Health Professions, the importance of teamwork in a clinical setting will become a critical part of your day-to-day experience. All of those who work in a clinical setting, regardless of their degree or background, are there because they want to do the right thing and put the patients first. The patient care is truly elevated when everyone listens to one another and works together to contribute to care. I got a story about that in just a moment. This fact became particularly clear to me in my work with cystic fibrosis patients and in the medical intensive care unit. When the care team didn't effectively listen to each other or understand the importance of every role, who suffered? Who struggled? It was the patients who struggled. It was the patients who were cheated. You have received a top-notch education at the KU School of Health Professions, one of the best in the country. Trust the amazing education you have gained. Members of your care team, whether they're doctors, nurses, or any other healthcare professional, value the work that you will do. And as you and your colleagues commit to trusting one another and building effective teams, the patient's the one who wins in the end. Okay, this is where I go off script. Our lives are made of pivot points, where things could have changed. How many times have you hit a pivot point in your life where you could have made a decision that took you down a completely different path? I thought I was going to be an environmental defense lawyer. I thought I was going to be a malpractice lawyer. Oh my God. I thought it was going to be so many different things. I had no idea where I was going to end. But what defines our pivot point responses when we're given these major choices? What do we lean into? What helps guide us? The love, the kindness, the guidance, and the respect from all the people that are seated around you and are seated next to you. About 25 years ago, we'd started a CF care team at KU. Only the team was myself and Joyce Funk, who was a nurse I worked with. Still work with her today, barely. I think a couple of times I made her pretty mad. She looked at me and she said, "You don't have a CF program, you have a clinic." We were very mediocre in our outcomes with our patients. It was only when we added a respiratory therapist, a social worker, a dietitian, a psychologist, a physical therapist, a pharmacist, and many others to our team. And suddenly this program is now one of the top in the country. I didn't do anything. Oh yeah, I did. I did something really different. I listened. That was a pivot moment. You don't have a program, you have a team. I encourage each of you to know your worth. Trust your gut and become a partner in care with those who serve you. Be a pivot point for your patients. When they come to you, it's not the happiest moment of their lives, but with kindness, grace, love, respect, you can be their pivot point, just as your families around you and your friends, and hopefully this school has been a pivot point in your life. So be proud, be gracious, be humble, be great, be a Jayhawk. Even a Mizzou kid like me, I'm a Kansas Jayhawk. So congratulations, KU School of Health Professions Class of 2026, Rock Chalk, well done.
Thank you, Dr. Steve Stites, for your welcome address and steadfast support of the School of Health Professions. I don't know about Mizzou, though. Rock Chalk. Our next speaker, Frances Stoner, a very good and dear friend of the school. She received her bachelor's degrees in microbiology and medical technology from the University of Kansas and remains an avid Jayhawks fan today. She currently serves as a clinical assistant professor in our school's Department of Health Information Management. She's also the president of LAF Foundation, an acronym for Living Abundantly Using Guided Helping Hands. LAF was created by Stoner to help people obtain education that helps them master life skills and improve physical and mental health. Dr. Frances, would you please join me? She also served as an executive officer at Cerner Corporation for 29 years. For more than 50 years, Frances Stoner has been deeply involved in many charitable causes. In 2011, Stoner was awarded the Soul of First Hand Award, only the second recipient of this award for her dedication to changing the lives of children. Congratulations. Also that year, she received the University of Kansas School of Health Professions Distinguished Alumni Award for her work in changing healthcare around the world. Frances Stoner is definitely one of the top supporters of the school, of our school. She is the inaugural current chair of our school's Board of Advocates. She and her husband, Bill Stoner, jointly funded the Frances and Bill Stoner Lab in the Health Education Building to ensure training of clinical laboratory science students in an interprofessional setting. Frances Stoner remains one of the organizers of the annual School of Health Professions Making Healthcare Heroes, the golf tournament that has raised over $100,000 over 3 years to provide financial support to our students. It is my pleasure to ask you to please join me in welcoming Miss Frances Stoner to the podium.
Wow. How do I follow Dr. Stites? Oh my gosh, what a great talk. But before I say anything about what comes next, I want to be very, very clear about this. What you have done is extraordinary. I know that there were days when this felt like it would never end. Early mornings, late nights, exams that made you question not just what you knew, but whether you belonged here at all. And yet, here you are. Not by luck and not by accident, but because you kept showing up. Today isn't just about the degree that you earned. It's about who you became along the way. You didn't just complete a program. You earned your place in a profession that demands excellence, demands precision, compassion, and heart. You learned how to care for people at some of their most vulnerable moments in their lives. You gained skills that will heal, restore, and protect. And that matters. And you matter. You mastered material that not everyone can. And you pushed through moments of doubt. You balanced life and learning. And now you're walking out of here prepared to make a real difference. And you should be incredibly proud of yourselves. So I hope before the emails start, before the jobs begin, before the pace of real life kicks in, that you take a moment to truly celebrate this moment. Celebrate how far you've come. And celebrate the sacrifices that you've made. Celebrate the strength that you didn't even know you had when you started. Because moments like this don't come very often. You earned this. You earned it fully and completely. And now, because you've reached this milestone, I want to share you something that surprised me when I was sitting where you are. I was just a graduate of the clinical laboratory program. I just had my bachelor's degree. I was proud, I was grateful, and I was relieved, passed that exam. But I didn't understand what I could give back. I saw myself as someone who had benefited from an amazing education, not someone who might someday help shape it. Oh my gosh. And then one day, several years later, Karen Miller, who was the dean of both the School of Nursing and the School of Health Professions, she called me and she asked me if I would be an inaugural member of Women Philanthropists for KU and serve on that board. And my first thought was, me? Who am I? Who am I to do something like that? And I was completely stunned. But I said yes. And that one small yes changed everything. That step led to being part of the design committee for the health education building. It led to serving on the board of advisors for the clinical laboratory program, which I love being part of. And for the last 9 years, as Dina Kinwanton said, I've had the honor of serving as the president of the Board of Advocates for the School of Health Professions. All of that from one invitation and one decision to step forward. And I can tell you honestly, I've enjoyed every minute of it. And I share this with you because someday, and it may come sooner than you think, someone's going to ask you to step up, to be a mentor, to serve, to give back, to lead. And when that happens, you might think exactly what I thought. Me? Who am I? Here's what I hope you remember. You are exactly the kind of person that this school needs. This school helped you shape for that moment. Now, healthcare is demanding, and as Dr. Stites said, it is so meaningful and deeply human. The way that you treat people and the way you show up will matter more than you realize. And here's something else really important. Every day, you're going to meet patients who are trying to get back to their lives, to walk again, to understand what these lab results mean, to manage their health, to regain their independence, and to feel like themselves again. And you're a part of that journey. Sometimes you'll be the person who explains what's possible. Sometimes you'll be the one who encourages them when they feel like giving up. Sometimes you'll be that quiet voice that helps them to believe they can take that one more step. And they may not always say it, and they may not fully realize it, but they're counting on you. Not just for your knowledge, but for your encouragement, for your inspiration, for your belief in them, for your ability to help them see what's still possible. You won't just treat patients, you're going to empower them to live their best lives. And that's an incredible responsibility on your shoulders. And it's also an incredible privilege. One day, this school is going to need you. Students will need your example. When I was when I was on the board at the Women Philanthropists, or KU, Claire Gaudier came and talked to us about a book, The Greater Good. And in this, she said, for every one of us, there is someone who sends the elevator down to us to bring us back up. Think right now, who was that person in your life? And ask yourself, when will you be the elevator for somebody else? These students are going to need your encouragement, and they will need someone to reach back and say, you belong here. I'm sending the elevator. So remember how hard this was, and remember how capable you are. Remember who helped you get here. And when someone reaches out and asks you to step back in, I hope you will remember this moment, and please say yes. Because your yes may change more lives than you ever imagined. Or better yet, don't wait to be asked. Come back and ask how you can help. Congratulations, graduates. The world is a better place because you chose this path. And the future of the School of Health Professions will be brighter because of what you choose to give back. Be bold and make a difference. Dr. Seuss says, very few people remember a moment and the importance of that moment until it becomes a memory. This is one of those moments. Enjoy the memory. Rock chalk, and best wishes as you begin your next chapter.
Thank you, Francie. On behalf of the School of Health Professions, I'm proud to present the Akinwinton Leadership Award. The Akinwinton Leadership Award acknowledges outstanding leadership demonstrated by one undergraduate and one graduate student within the School of Health Professions. This award aims to inspire recipients to embrace their roles as future leaders in the health professions, seize opportunities for growth, seek and provide mentorship, and ultimately evolve into exemplary leaders. The establishment of this award was made possible by a generous contribution from Dr. David Zamorowski, and Dr. Marilyn Zamorowski, in recognition of Deana Kinwinton's exceptional leadership of the School of Health Professions over the past 9 years. Dr. David Zamorowski served as one of the 16 founding members of the school's Board of Advocates in 2017, acting as a trusted advisor for over 6 years before transitioning from this role. Before I introduce the recipients, Dr. Kinwinton, please join me at the podium to congratulate the students. The undergraduate at Kinwinton Leadership Award is presented to Graham Blackwood. Graham, please join me on the stage. Graham has distinguished himself as a natural leader. He's an active member of the UChamp program and currently serves on its advisory council. He regularly participates in outreach events with high school students, exploring careers in laboratory science, and he mentors students interested in pursuing clinical laboratory sciences. Graham's enthusiasm has made him an excellent ambassador. Thank you. The graduate at Kinwinton Leadership Award is presented to Logan Price. Logan, please join me on the stage. Logan has demonstrated a clear ability to lead, collaborate, and advocate for his peers. He served as the class representative, acting as a liaison between students and faculty, as well as taking an active role in supporting and guiding new student nurse anesthetists. His leadership style is characterized by reliability, calm decision-making, and a strong sense of accountability, qualities that are essential for future health professionals. Congratulations again to the recipients. Now I'd like to invite Dr. Leslie Taylor, our school's Associate Dean for Academic and Faculty Affairs, to present this year's Stata Norton Distinguished Teaching Award.
It is my great pleasure to present the Stata Norton Distinguished Teaching Award. Dr. Stata Norton was a professor of pharmacology, toxicology, and therapeutics, and served as the Dean of the School of Health Professions, then known as the School of Allied Health. She was truly a Renaissance woman, an outstanding scientist, educator, scholar, and academic leader. Together with her husband, David Ringel, Dr. Norton created a remarkable legacy of giving to KU Endowment, including significant support for the University of Kansas Medical Center and the Kenneth Spencer Research Library. She had a particular passion for historical manuscripts and even taught herself Renaissance-era Italian so that she could translate the Book of Remedies, used by the friars of the Jesuit Order of St. Jerome in Lucca, Italy. It is fitting that we honor Dr. Norton's legacy of devotion to science and teaching by presenting this award annually to a faculty member who exemplifies the same qualities. Recipients of the Stata Norton Distinguished Teaching Award demonstrate an enthusiastic commitment to teaching, effectively impart knowledge to learners, and make outstanding contributions to their professions. Before proceeding, I would like to ask previous recipients of the Stata Norton Distinguished Teaching Award who are with us today to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. In that tradition, this year's recipient is held in exceptionally high regard by both students and colleagues. The nomination letters were filled with praise, enthusiasm, and deep respect. I would like to share just one representative comment. She teaches with enthusiasm and creates a learning environment that fosters growth and active engagement. She goes above and beyond to provide hands-on learning experiences alongside course content, and incorporates insights from valuable lessons learned in her own practice. She is a trusted mentor whose influence on professional development is profound and enduring. Her authentic interest in the lives and successes of her students and colleagues is demonstrated in all that she does. To end any suspense, this year's recipient is Dr. Lauren Foster. Dr. Foster serves as a clinical associate professor in the Department of Occupational Therapy Education and program director for the post-professional Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Dr. Foster, it's an honor to present this 2026. Please join me again in congratulating Dr. Foster. Congratulations to all of our award recipients, including the students who were inducted into the Kappa Upsilon chapter of Alpha Eta. Alpha Eta is the National Honor Society for the Allied Health Professions that was founded in 1975. Would all the recipients of awards, regardless of what the award was, that are with us today, as well as the Alpha Eta inductees, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations. Please be seated. At this time, we will celebrate each student graduating from the School of Health Professions.
Dr. Renee Hodgkins, Chair of the Department of Clinical Laboratory Sciences, will greet her graduates, and Dr. Casey Edwardson will assist. Introducing graduates for Bachelor of Science in Clinical Laboratory Science, Clinical Concentration. Haley Jo Adams. Troy Nolan Barnes. Graham Joseph Blackwood. Jenna M. Boxberger. Riley France. Jack Gearhart. Dylan Wright Gunderson.
Kaylin Erin Hanna.
Jafet Lemus. Aiden Tyler McDonald. Catherine D. Wynn. Sydney Wynn. Tyler A. Santana. Presenting graduates for Bachelor of Science in Clinical Laboratory Science, Molecular Biotechnology Concentration. Christopher Thompson. Introducing graduates for Bachelor of Science in Clinical Laboratory Science, Molecular Biotechnology and Clinical Concentration. Corinne Elise Helm. Mackenzie Ann Keltner. Lauren White. Presenting graduates for Doctor of Clinical Laboratory Science, Dr. Melissa Jones. Dr. Sean Michael Witt. Erin Youngs, Program Director of Genetic Counseling, will greet her graduates, and Lauren Bartik, Assistant Program Director, will assist. Introducing graduates for Master of Science in Genetic Counseling. Sophie Arnone. Mary Claire Cooperrider. Lucy Holland. Natija Lada. Dr. Roseanne McLean, Chair of the Department of Health Information Management, will greet her graduates, and Dr. Angela Couture will assist. Introducing graduates for Bachelor of Science in Health Information Management. Isabel Grace Baruti. Leonardo Flores. Jordan Alexander Frejat. Christina Marie Romero. Lee Ann Rudo. Jessica Slazak. Angela Michelle Tatman. Olivia Wilbur. Presenting graduates for Master of Science in Health Informatics. Morgan Marvell Holt. Annika Jo Koch. Samuel Preston. Tony Eva Leishon Venstead. Cooper William Weideman. Dr. Lisa Trujillo, Chair of the Department of Respiratory Care and Diagnostic Science, will greet her graduates. Introducing graduates for Certificate in Diagnostic Ultrasound and Vascular Technology. Abby Jo Faulkner. Presenting graduates for Bachelor of Science in Diagnostic Science, Diagnostic Ultrasound, and Vascular Technology Concentration. Raina Anise Gavan. Gentry Brooke Jenkins. Megan Claire Keller. Rachel Parks. Ava Elizabeth Schneeberg. Introducing graduates for Bachelor of Science in Diagnostic Science, Nuclear Medicine Concentration, Tanner Larson. Presenting graduates for Bachelor of Science in Respiratory Care, Molly Elizabeth Belk. Alexis Janelle Ann Brooks. Grace Louise Brown. Aya Basel Daifallah. Michael Roman Hora. Sebin Jean-Philippe. Cheyenne Klein. Arub Lara. Jet Charles McHenry. Daisy Karina Meza. Wendy Wynn. Grant Bentley Protzman. Alyssa Sirna. Caitlin Patricia Sutton. Chase Austin Trinkle. Ashley Turubiartez. Introducing graduates for Bachelor of Science in Respiratory Care Degree Advancement, Kelsey Nicole Brownsberger. Brittany Nichelle Henderson. Patrick Michael Owens. Dr. Deborah Sullivan, Chair of the Department of Dietetics and Nutrition, will greet her graduates, and Dr. Janine Getz and Dr. Swarna Mandali will assist. Presenting graduates for Dietetic Internship Graduate Certificate, Sydney Stewart. Introducing graduates for Master of Science in Dietetics and Nutrition, Cassidy Grace Duncan. Megan Gomez. Cheyenne Rhea Hawley. Alexis Jeanette Kane. Braylon Kowalczyk. Faith Julia Mayhew. Claire Nilgis. Amanda Powley. Josephine Randall. Jordan Rohr. Janae Christine Schulte. Emma Scornia. Jade Valdez Gomez. Alexander Weddle. Lucy Ann Williams. Presenting graduates for Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Nutrition Science, Dr. Xin Chen. Dr. Obianuju Onowoha. Introducing graduates for Doctor of Clinical Nutrition, Dr. Lena Beth Dorsey. Dr. Courtney Huddle. Dr. Tracy Roberts. Dr. Jessica Runyon. Dr. Amy Corville Serio. Dr. Tiffany Johnson, Chair of the Department of Hearing and Speech, will greet her graduates, and Dr. Marion Lehman will assist. Introducing graduates for Master of Arts in Speech Language Pathology. Grace Carlson. Brooklyn Shetler. Presenting graduates for Doctor of Audiology. Dr. Shelby Cooper. Dr. Madeline Kelly. Dr. Michelle Banks. Dr. Hannah Elizabeth Eaton. Dr. Hannah Engelken. Dr. Gina Farris. Dr. Pa Chi Lor. Dr. Paige Montgomery. Dr. Lauren Denise Vogel. Dr. Paul Hurdle, Assistant Program Director of the Department of Nurse Anesthesia Education, will greet his graduates, and Dr. Carrie Arndt will assist. Introducing graduates for Doctor of Nurse Anesthesia Practice. Dr. Mackenzie Allen. Dr. Kristen Buckle. Dr. Miles Kent Bradyhoff. Dr. Hunter Levi Bollinger. Dr. Riley Rianne Berghart. Dr. Janelle Kapala. Dr. Kimberly Ann Cooper. Dr. Catherine Thuy Din. Dr. Grant Edwards. Dr. Rebecca Ellington. Dr. Kyra Gwen Friesen. Dr. Molly Hall. Dr. Kayla May Hurl. Dr. Blake Hying. Dr. Gregory Matthews, Jr. Dr. Simone Gabrielle Pearl. Dr. Matthew Pullman. Dr. Logan Price. Dr. Juan Quesada Olarte. Dr. Devin Reese. Dr. Benjamin Reinhardt. Dr. Alexis Danielle Rieger. Dr. Matthew Scavuzzo. Dr. Elisa Marie Schemmel. Dr. Kathleen Schwartz. Dr. Amber Nicole Smoots. Dr. Rose M. Strukel. Dr. Lexi Stukel. Dr. Audrey Nicole Sabasic. Dr. Kura Tumsavat. Dr. Rachel Watson. Dr. Camille Wetzel. Dr. Ashton Wilkin. Dr. Samantha Wolkin. Dr. Jordan Catherine Zur. Dr. Natalie Scott, Program Director for the Entry-Level Doctor of Occupational Therapy, Department of Occupational Therapy Education, will greet her graduates. Dr. Denise Sangoy and Dr. Becky Glover will assist. Introducing graduates for Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Dr. Catherine Lynn Amberson. Dr. Haley K. Bartlett. Dr. Andrea Cheyenne Bond. Dr. Katie Ann Bronneman. Dr. Lauren Elizabeth Bruna. Dr. Hannah Elizabeth Coates. Dr. Chloe Colston. Dr. Bergen Malie Cooper. Dr. Taylor Elizabeth Crawford. Dr. Megan B. Dahl. Dr. Allison Laureen Davis. Dr. Claire Abigail Detheridge. Dr. Sarah Renee Emery. Dr. Xavier Lucas Flores Rodriguez. Dr. Kara Nicole Gooch. Dr. Shea Angela Haverkamp. Dr. Adeline Ray Hairsnape. Dr. Lauren Marie Holmes. Dr. Caroline Mercedes Horning. Dr. Bradley Huslig. Dr. Stacy Keithline. Dr. Haley Marie Kellum. Dr. Kyra Casey Ketchum. Dr. Maya Lynn Lazarus Green. Dr. Brittany Caroline Matthews. Dr. Rebecca Nicole Mitchell. Dr. Sarah Moore. Dr. Hannah Grace Musel. Dr. Victoria Jo Petty. Dr. Taya Lane Reiswig. Dr. Aiden Elizabeth Richmond. Dr. Camille M.A. Semine. Dr. Marisa Lee Sheehy. Dr. Natalie Jane Sheffer. Dr. Samantha Sophia Sierra Diaz. Dr. Addison Page Terrell. Dr. Natalie K. Vaughn. Dr. Alyssa Marie Witzgall. Dr. Colleen Daly Wright. Presenting graduates for Doctor of Philosophy in Therapeutic Science. Dr. Mildred Oligbo. Dr. Carolina Quintana, Program Director of the Athletic Training Program, will greet the graduates, and Dr. Leslie Taylor, Vice Chair of the Department of Physical Therapy, Rehabilitation Science, and Athletic Training will assist. Introducing graduates for Master of Science in Athletic Training, Kylie Campbell. Maggie Lynn Denoyels. Eden Leah Kingery. Peter Josiah Jome Mitchell. Abby Elizabeth Rose. Dr. Patricia Kluting, Chair of the Department of Physical Therapy, Rehabilitation Science and Athletic Training, will greet her graduates, and Dr. Stephen Jernigan and Dr. Irina Smirnova will assist. Presenting graduates for Doctor of Physical Therapy, Dr. Hannah Ariel Alston. Dr. Quincy A. Aldrich. Dr. Jaden Elise Anton. Dr. Dylan R. Bastian. Dr. Avery Brown. Dr. Cassidy Marie Brewy. Dr. Kinsey Grace Cogswell. Dr. Isaac Charles Comer. Dr. Emma Louise Cornwell. Dr. Olivia Kramer. Dr. Mallory Renee Derry. Dr. Emma Marie Fairchild. Dr. Abigail Ann Fisher. Dr. Taylor Catherine Hermsmeyer. Dr. Corinne Hild. Dr. Leah Adele Iverson Tudor. Dr. Jordan Elizabeth Jellison. Dr. Taryn Lee Johnson. Dr. Taryn Christine Jones. Dr. Claire E. Keaton. Dr. Louis Andrew Klemp. Dr. Sidney S. Kroll. Dr. Sophie May Lawrence. Dr. Madison Rose Lease. Dr. Ryan Lunsford. Dr. Jolie Elise Miller. Dr. Cameron James Minihan. Dr. Haley Carson Moore. Dr. Amna Ayad Musalet. Dr. Amaya N. Nance. Dr. Mia Grace Niederheiser. Dr. Mary Kate O'Brien. Dr. Azina Okoro. Dr. Victoria Lynn Pezderts. Dr. Nicole Augusta Pitts. Dr. Tayden Henry Robison. Dr. Garrett Edward Rogers. Dr. Garrett M. Rolofson. Dr. Catherine Marie Sachs. Dr. Tegan Sharp. Dr. Claire Bouquet Slechta. Dr. Kinsley Mans Sturts. Dr. Olivia Terryberry. Dr. Catherine Lee Thornhill. Dr. Katie Wagenheim. Dr. Madeline Elizabeth Walker. Dr. Addison Olivia Ward. Dr. Trey Whetstone. Dr. Rachel Lynn Witt. Dr. Elizabeth Marie Yoakum. Dr. Tara Youngkin. Dr. Ashlyn Marie Zacko. Dr. Lingjun Chen. Dr. Mariam Sadeghi. Dr. Mariam Sadeghi.
Let's give a round of applause for all of our graduating class of 2026. At this time, I would like to ask everyone who's able to please stand and remain standing as the platform party, faculty, and graduates march out of the auditorium. Thank you all for coming this morning, and congratulations once again to the class of 2026.